Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet a barefoot sandals. So you can choose any yarn of your choice. For me, I'm going to use this poly cotton only on a single pole, and I'm going to use my 2mm crochet hook. Of course, we have our yarn needle and our scissor. So to start off, we're going to make our slip knot. And we're going to make a chain of 3. And you're going to make 2 double crochet on that very first chain that we did. So counting the chain from your hook will be 1, 2, and 3, but this is the very first chain that we did. So you're going to make 2 double crochet on the chain, so now we have a total of 3 double crochet, and then you're going to make a chain of 2 and make 2 more double crochets on that same chain. So now you have 2 double crochet. Now you need to make a chain of 3 and slip stitch on that same chain. So now we have made our shell, a 3 double crochet, 2 chains in between, and then 3 double crochet again on the other side. So we're going to call this one our shell. So the next thing is you have to make a chain of 30. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and make a chain of 30. So once you have made the chain of 30, you're going to slip stitch on the same chain. So this will be the string for your finger, for your toes. And now we need to make a slip stitch. We need to reach our chain 2 space over there. We need to make a slip stitch on the side. And then slip stitch on those double crochet as well. Until we reach our chain 2 space. And we're going to make 3 chains and then 2 double crochet. So we have the half of our shell. Chain 2 and 3 more double crochet on the same chain 2 space. And now we're going to add one more set of our 3 double crochet. So we're going to make a chain of 2 and make 3 more double crochet on the same chain 2 space. Turn your work, and we're going to slip stitch on these 3 double crochet so that we will be reaching the middle chain. So you need to start slip stitch on those 3 double crochet, because we're going to start our next row on the chain 2 space. So we're going to make 1 shell on this first chain 2 space, chain 2 and another group of 3 half double crochet. Chain 1 and then make your shell again on the chain 2 space. Chain 2 and then complete your shell with 3 more double crochet. So now you need to turn your work again and slip stitch until you reach the first chain 2 space. So in every chain 2 space we're going to make our shell. So now we're going to make our first shell on this first chain 2 space, chain 3 and 2 more double crochet, chain 2 and then do 3 more double crochet to complete our shell, and make a chain of 1. In this chain 1 space we're going to make 1 double crochet, chain 3 and 1 more double crochet, then chain 1, and then you're going to do your shell on the other chain 2 space. So now we need to turn our work and do your slip stitch again on this first 3 double crochet, and we need to start on our chain 2 space. So 3 slip stitch, and the last one on the shell on the chain 2 space, and we're going to make our first shell on the chain 2 space. Chain 2 and your 3 more double crochet. Chain 1. We're going to make 7 double crochet on this chain 3 space. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. So we have made 7 double crochet on the chain 3 space. Chain 1, and you're going to do your shell on the second chain 2 space that we have. So this is the first one and this is the second one. Chain 2 and your 3 double crochet. So turn your work and make a slip stitch again on those 3 double crochet until we reach the chain 2 space. So once you reach your chain 2 space, we're going to do our shell. We're going to do our first shell. So chain 3 and 2 more double crochet. Chain 2 and 3 more double crochet. Chain 1, and on this 7 double crochet we're going to make 1 double crochet in between, not on the double crochet, but in between these two, in between those 2 double crochet. So we made a chain of 1 here, and we're going to make 1 double crochet in between the double crochet. And chain 1. And we're going to do again 1 double crochet in between those double crochets. Chain 1. Double crochet again in between. chain 1, double crochet again in between, and chain 1, and then double crochet again here in between, and chain 1, and the last one in between these two, 1 double crochet and chain 1. So for a total of 6 double crochet, 1 2 3 4 5 6, chain of 1, and do your shell on the chain 2 space. So we need to turn our work, and again slip stitch on that first 3 double crochet. So once you reach the chain 2 space, we're going to make our first shell. After doing your first shell, chain 2 and make 1 double crochet on the chain 1 space that we made. So double crochet on the first chain 1 space, chain 2, then 1 double crochet again on the next chain 1 space, chain 2, one double crochet again, chain 2, 1 double crochet again on the chain 1 space, chain 2, and the last one, 1 double crochet on the chain 1 space and make your chain of 2 for a total of 5 double crochet with chain 2 in between. So you're going to do your shell on the last chain 2 space. Turn our work again and make your slip stitch until you reach the chain 2 space. And once you reach your chain 2 space, you're going to make your first shell. After you have done your first shell on the first chain 2 space, chain 3, and you're going to make a single crochet in every chain 2 space. So make your first single crochet, chain 3, and then single crochet again, chain 3, single crochet again, chain 3, and your last single crochet. So you made a total of 3 chain 3 spaces with your single crochet on that chain 2 space that we made. So you're going to make chain 3 again and make your second shell on this chain 2 space. and make your first shell on the chain 2 space. And chain 4. Make 1 single crochet in every chain 3 spaces that we made on the previous row. So 1 single crochet and then chain 4. Single crochet, chain 4, and then single crochet again on that chain 3 space, and then chain 4, and make your shell on that second chain 2 space. Now you need to turn your work again and slip stitch your way until you reach that chain 2 space and make your first shell. After doing your first shell on the chain 2 space, chain 5, and make 1 single crochet on the chain 4 space that we made, chain 5, and then chain 1 again on the other space, and then chain 5 again, and do your shell on this second chain 2 space. For our next row, turn your work again and slip stitch your way until you reach the chain 2 space and make your first shell. After doing your first shell on the chain 2 space, chain 6. And we're going to make 1 double crochet, chain 3, 1 double crochet on this chain 5 space. One double crochet, chain 3, and another double crochet, and then chain 6 again, and then do your shell on the chain 2 space. For our last row, you need to turn your work and slip stitch on your way to the center on the chain 2 space, and make your 3 double crochet. So chain 3 and then 2 more double crochet, chain 2, 3 more double crochet. So in addition to our normal shell, we're going to chain 2 again and add 1 more group of 3 double crochet. Then chain 5, and make your shell on this chain 3 space. chain 2, then 3 double crochet again, you need to make a chain of 5, and you're going to mirror what we did on the other side. 3 groups of 3 double crochet with a chain 2 space in between. Three double crochet, chain 2, then make your another group of 3 double crochets, chain 2, and the last group of 3 double crochet. So now we are done with our barefoot sandal. Now we are ready to end this, make a slip stitch and cut our yarn. Then we just need to sew our ends, and you have to make another one. So just make a certain number of chain depending on how long you want the strap is. Also, you have the option to add the beads on this end. So you just have to put your strap on this side, and then same thing on the other side. And then your feet will go underneath this one. So basically like this. And then you're going to strap this one onto your leg, pretending that this is your leg and this is your foot. So this is your barefoot sandals. Again, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Please tag me on your post if you're going to make this one for yourself or for a friend. You can tag me on your social media accounts. Okay, thank you so much again for watching. Happy crocheting, everyone. God bless, and please stay safe.